Hello there, listeners. Today I want to talk about or share spiritual insight, a teachable moment regarding Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, their marriage. So they've been married or was married a while. They had a few children, gorgeous children, by the way. And they were a beautiful family. So it's reported that Kanye has bipolar, and her and him, the last few years of their marriage, according to the news, had got kind of rocky. It's up and down, and she was slowly beginning to pull away from him. And somewhere before that, he, quote unquote, found Jesus. And so he started writing spiritual or Christian gospel songs. And they were very popular. He did very well with his, I think it was called Sunday Group or something like that. And so anyway, he was doing pretty good. I guess he was trying to get on the right track with his life, which is to be commended, especially for a celebrity, a person in Hollywood, because that's very rare. So it seems like he was trying to get on track with his life. I think I read somewhere that he was going to build a 50,000 square foot home in the north. And so they were doing good. He was trying to do good, trying to do the right thing for his marriage. And then the next thing you know, she files for a divorce. They separate and then she files for a divorce. And so it's like, wow. And so I just want, from a spiritual point of view, a teachable moment. I just want to say that that's not good on her part. I don't think that's good on her part, because I don't remember that he beat her. I don't remember her having any black eyes. Remember how Chris Brown did Rihanna? I don't remember anything like that happening between them. I could be wrong. Someone can let me know if I'm wrong. But I don't remember anything like that. And so I don't remember him being strung out on drugs or, I just don't remember him being an alcoholic or nothing like that. I just remember him doing some out of the box things, but he's famous celebrity, rapper, musician. And so for her to leave him to dismantle their family is not a good thing. And now she's dating or engaged to this other guy. I mean, her marriage to Kanye wasn't even over that long. They wasn't even apart. I don't even think it was a year before she started dating this other guy. And so in general, that's not good. That's not good to jump from one man to another. I know Hollywood does whatever they want. I'm not judging them. I'm just trying to teach from this moment, from a spiritual point of view that, excuse me, that's not good. That's not good to dismantle your family, especially when your children are that young. It's not good. It's going to, when parents get divorced, I'm not judging what the reason is or nothing. I'm just saying, when parents get divorced, the children, according to psychiatrists or psychologists, the children blame themselves, and it hurts the children. It hurts them. And so, especially for that situation where there's no violence, I guess she just quit liking the guy. That's what it looks like. He just didn't turn her on anymore. And so, but that's what happened when you marry in Hollywood or in the world, especially on a grand scale like that. Because when I got married, I wasn't a Christian. So I'm not judging. I can't talk. I'm just saying. But when people in Hollywood get married, a lot of times you have to realize most people in Hollywood, they're very materialistic. they just want to make money. It's all about money, making money, fame, and fortune. And it's like, they're not humble. And it's like, family ain't first. Excuse me. There's no family first. And so it's all about them, the celeb status, the limelight. And so, so that's why people want to be careful who they marry. And so, unfortunately, he married the wrong woman, because when you marry someone and then you turn to Jesus, you turn to the Lord trying to straighten your life out, and they leave you. Wow, that's not good. That's not a good sign. I just have a funny feeling. I don't think she liked him trying to be a Christian. I don't think she liked that. Like I said, I'm just speculating. I don't know them. And God bless them and their family. I wish the best for both of them. But I'm just saying, it's like, wow. If any one of us listening, if you have a husband or a spouse that is trying to follow Jesus and get on the right path and get their life together, you are extremely blessed. And it seems like that's what he was trying to do. And so I feel really sorry for him. The next wife the next woman he hooks up with, if he gets married again, I hope he continues on that road, toward Christianity, toward Christ. And so to have someone leave you, and it seems because it happened like not too long after he turned to Jesus, that she kind of dumped him, didn't want to be with him anymore. But that's what happens when you marry a materialistic person. And so there were signs she was materialistic, because she was doing all the stuff she was doing, before she met him. And so he just hooked up with the wrong woman, and I feel sorry for him. And I'm not saying he's perfect or she's perfect. I'm not blaming either one of them. I'm just saying, just trying to make a point that that's not good. In general, that's not good when you're trying to get your life together and someone dumps you. Wow. So anyway, yeah, that's what I wanted to say about their relationship. And so for her to just go jump to another man, that's not good. It's a recipe for disaster. So I would be extremely surprised if this next relationship lasts any amount of time. And I hope she don't go get married to this guy, oh boy, right off the bat. But that's what Hollywood does, because they do anything for money. If it wrecks their career or might wreck their Hollywood career, they don't want nothing to do with it. Speaking in general, because there's some great Hollywood marriages out there. Denzel and his wife been married for the longest. Samuel Jackson and his wife, I heard, been married over 30 years. And there's others, but it's very rare for people in Hollywood to stay together. And so they're really not good role models to follow. But I was proud of Kanye. I don't follow him. I don't listen to his music. But just the fact that he had put he tried to turn in the right direction, that's to be commended. And for this to happen to him, and everyone's like, oh, he's stalking her, he should leave her alone and all this. Okay, I don't think he was violent toward her. And that was his wife. That was his wife. A man has a right to love his wife. That was his wife. And then to let his marriage just disappear overnight, or almost overnight, and then to people to criticize him for it. Wow. That was his wife. They had children, a family. And to get ostracized because he won't just walk away from his marriage. The Bible says God hates divorce in the book of Malachi. And so it's just sad. I feel sorry for him, for both of them, because it's not good. And we'll see what happens with their children, how it's going to play out in the lives of their children. And it's usually not good when children come from divorce homes, especially in Hollywood, in the media, people who are raised in the media. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that. I feel sorry for him and his family, and he should be commended for trying to save his marriage. It's not a sin to try to save your marriage. And I didn't see I don't remember anything being reported about him doing anything violent. So anyway, God bless them. I hope this has been a blessing to you. I just wanted to bring a spiritual point of view on that side. And so any of us, it's nothing wrong with trying to save our marriage. Lord's will, this year I'll be married 40 years. And yeah, I work to save my marriage. Being married a long time is not easy. You think it gets easier in certain areas, it do, but it's still none of life really gets easier. We get more wisdom. Certain areas get easier, but it's like as one area get easier, then another area gets tougher. And so that's just life. That's just life, and that's why it's good to be a Christian, to believe in God, and to allow God to guide us and help us in our lives. That's why. So yeah, but it's yeah, fight for your marriage. Don't just let your husband walk away. Don't just let your wife walk away. Save your marriage if you can. It's always worth fighting for. Most people, I've heard them say statistics that most people that get divorced or walk away or whatever, they always say that they wish they would have tried harder to save their marriage. They wish they would have tried harder. And I'm speaking in general because I know there's some situations where you're lucky to get out alive, and those are not the situations I'm talking about. I'm talking about in general, marriages, good marriages, where two people just had a misunderstanding or probably could have got some therapy and need a little bit more help with their situation. And in general, they were good people, had good hearts. And then, then they wind up ending their marriage permanently. And so it's always good to work to try to save our relationships. It's always good. So ladies, if you have any comments or questions or anything, please post them below. Thank you for listening. May God, our Holy Father in heaven, continue to bless you so that you always may be a blessing wherever you go. Chat with you later. Bye-bye.